Hey family, I hope you are doing well. I am doing fantastic. I wanted to sit with you all today and kind of go over a few questions that I have been getting over in my Instagram. A lot of the questions are about what are some of the things that I use throughout my weight loss journey. And as of today, I am down 32 pounds since April. So yay! Kudos to me. Lots of hard work. Your girl is getting it right here. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you join me. I have no problem sharing with you some of the things that I do or things that I did to get me started through this journey, because it's not easy. So I wanted to sit down with you and kind of go over a few of the things that I use and a few of the things that have helped me get started on this journey. So go ahead, grab your cup of coffee, grab your water, and let's get started. Before we get started, I want to remind you, I am no type of nutritionist. I am no type of doctor. So if you're looking to change your life and work on your health, please consult your doctor and make sure that you're doing this the right way. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell as well, so that way you are notified every time I upload a brand new video. So ever since I posted my last video about how I changed my life and I started working on myself, one of the main questions or the main comments that I get on my Instagram is, how did you get started? I have many kids, I have no time. How did you even start this process? And I can tell you, I was in the same boat. Ask my sister. I kept telling her, I don't have the time. I have too many kids. They do too much. When am I gonna do this? But in reality, the first thing that I needed was to make up my mind that I was gonna do this. As soon as I made up my mind that I wanted to do this and that I was going to do this, nothing was stopping me. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there are a few days where I just don't feel like it. I don't want to eat right. I don't want to exercise, but I get right back on the horse the following day. So I'm not going to tell you every day you're going to wake up motivated, you're going to wake up to get it going, get it started, because that's not true. There are days where I just don't want to get up, I don't want to work out, I don't want to think about meal planning or anything like that. But I have goals that I set for myself and I want to achieve those goals, and I have come so far to give up now. So the first thing that I'm going to say that you need in order for you to change your life physically, health-wise, mentally, spiritually, is to make up your mind that this is what you want to do and what you're going to do. Another thing that has helped me through this journey, and I mentioned it a little bit in my previous video, so if you haven't seen that video yet, go ahead and click the card up above and I'll put a link to that, is I started drinking a gallon of water. Remember, my sister challenged me. She gifted me a gallon of water. And I carried that with me every single day. I carry it all the time. Currently, right now, this is the one that I use. The one that she gifted me was a pink one. It was my favorite one. It was a lot bigger than this, and it broke. Somehow it fell and it cracked. Water was everywhere. Don't want to talk about it. So I get these off of Amazon. Maya has one. Marcus has a half-gallon one. So we definitely love carrying these around, because as obnoxious as it looks, it definitely reminds you to drink your water. So it has your measurements on one side, and then on the other side, it gives you a time frame. Now, you don't need to follow this time frame. If you can do it, perfect, go ahead and do it. But yeah, you can just go as you can. Okay, don't rush. You're gonna feel full. You're gonna go to the bathroom a lot. That's perfectly fine, but get your water in. So it definitely has some motivation on there for you. They have different kinds, and if I did not mention, I get these off of Amazon. Now, when I started my journey, the last thing I wanted to do was weigh myself every single day. I did not want to look at the scale, because if I saw that scale go up, it was going to instantly just bring me down, and I did not want to focus on that number. So when Maya started doing it with me, and yes, surprise, Maya has been doing it with me and she has been killing it. One day I will get her to come on and show you and share with you her story. But we didn't want to focus on that number. We didn't want to focus on a number. But we needed to make sure that we were doing this correctly and that we were making some changes. Okay, so even though we were starting to feel like our clothes were fitting differently, we wanted to see that we were doing this properly. So I ended up getting a scale. And the scale that I got was from Amazon. And I want to say it's a dupe for the Vanity Planet scale, but it's so much cheaper than that one. So the scale that I end up getting is the Fit Index scale, and it looks like this. It comes in 2 different colors. It comes in this white color and it comes in a black color. My parents ended up getting the scale because they loved what it tracked. And it's great. It is glass, so I would say make sure you keep it on a soft, like a flat surface, and don't put it anywhere with high traffic. But I love that scale because it not only tracks your weight, but it also tracks your body fat index, your mass, your weight, your metabolic age. So it shows you exactly what you are changing, your water intake, your muscle mass, things like that. So I wasn't so much focused on the number as far as how much I weighed, but I was looking at the progress of how I was changing what my body looked like, especially my metabolic age. I went from like 40 to 36. So I literally gained like 5 years of my life based on what I was doing every single day and just tracking my progress through this scale. I got, like I said, I got the scale off of Amazon, and I believe it was like $20 to $30. So nowhere near what the Vanity Planet scale is, and it does the exact same thing. So I say, if you want it, if you want to track your progress, not only your weight, but your other percentages in your body, go ahead and get that scale. Another thing that helped me through the journey is I do a lot of walking. So a lot of indoor walking. I do some cycling. I do have a bike down in my basement, which I don't like. I don't like the bike. It hurts. It hurts. So what I did is, since I like taking steps and I like walking a lot, I got an Apple Watch. But you can use like a Fitbit. You can use anything that's going to track your steps and allow you to track your workout and your progress, because that's going to help you at the end of the week kind of gauge what your movements were like. So how many steps you've done in a day. Currently, I go anywhere between 9,000 steps and 13,000 steps based on my watch. But I love it because it actually shows me and it reminds me to get moving. So I just need that constant reminder, and it's been so great when I've been doing my workouts and just tracking my movements throughout the day. So if you need something to help track your movements, your phone is great, but in reality, you're not really moving with your phone. You either set it down or put it in your pocket, and it's not really gauging much. I've seen a big difference once I started using the Apple Watch. So if you don't have one, get some type of watch, some type of Fitbit, so that way you can start tracking your movements. Another thing that I use in my workouts is a sweatband. So I use the Sweet Sweat waist trimmer, and I got this off of Amazon as well. Maya actually got a different version of it. So for those that have a longer torso, they do sell a longer version, and it's great. I mean, this thing, it makes you sweat. I already sweat during my workouts. It's gross, I know, but I mean, I'm working out, so I need to see that. And this thing, it raises your body temperature and it makes you sweat even more. So no matter what I'm doing, whether it's climbing stairs, cycling, or doing my indoor walks, I go ahead and I put this on under my clothes and I just get to work. And you are definitely going to see a difference in the amount of sweat that you're producing. And I actually have seen a difference with how smooth like my back is and my stomach is. And I think it's because of this, but it could just be from all the working out that I've been doing. But I say get one of these. It helps me, like I'll suck in and then wrap it around, and that kind of helps me keep my abs engaged, because that's one of the problems that I do have. So using one of these helps you with keeping your core engaged, and it also helps you sweat some more. Now, because one of the main things that I think has helped me so much is changing the way that I eat. I couldn't do that on my own. When I first started, I was basically saying, I'm not gonna eat any bread, I'm not gonna eat any pasta, and I'm gonna see what happens. And I did. I lost about 5 pounds at the beginning without knowing what I was doing and just giving up bread and pasta. So what I started doing is started looking on YouTube and started seeing exactly, or following people that have gone on this low carb journey and seeing what they were eating. Now, I needed to see real food. I needed to see doable meals that I can do, okay? Because I can't sit there and eat kale all day. That's just not my ministry. I can't sit there and eat kale all day. If you do, kudos to you. I love you. Keep working at it. Keep eating your greens. Perfect. I'm a broccoli girl. I eat broccoli every single day. Okay. So in the beginning, I was basically doing taco bowls. No shells, no tortillas. I was eating steak and broccoli. That's it. Chicken and broccoli. Fish and broccoli. Shrimp and broccoli, just doing that type of stuff. No rice, nothing like that. So I started, these are a few people that I did follow on YouTube that have helped me change a little bit of what I eat and gave me ideas for my family. So All Things Kim, she has been amazing. Currently, she's expecting her second child. So congratulations to her. But she has been killing it and just staying on track and keeping her goals. She basically showed me a lot of different recipes on how to keep your carbs down in your meals. And she has awesome recipes. Another person is Keto with Sammy. Keto with Sammy, she's a Latina, so she cooks a lot of Mexican dishes. And you know, I love my rice, I love my tortillas, I love all that stuff. So she gives you alternatives on what to use and how to make those meals keto. So definitely to each their own, but if you need recipes, real recipes for real, you know, dinners that your family will enjoy and not just kale, go ahead and visit All Things Kim and visit Keto with Sammy. Now, for my workouts, I started working out maybe 2 or 3 months ago, and I do a lot of indoor workouts, a lot of indoor walking. And I was looking at different people. I tried different videos. I needed somebody there that's going to tell me, you know, you can do this, keep going, do this, do that, because I can't come up with the workout on my own. I've tried, doesn't work. I just give up. So I was looking at different videos. I've tried different people on YouTube and it just wasn't clicking for me. I needed someone that was going to sweat like I was sweating. I needed someone to sweat with me. I needed someone to be out of breath with me. And my favorite fitness YouTuber is growwithjo. She is awesome. She's a mom, she's a wife, and she gets it in. When I tell you she is dripping sweat with me at the end of our workouts, she is there with me, and I just feel like I can connect with her. So if you haven't watched her yet, or if you need someone to give you beginner friendly or HIIT or torque or just different, you know, help you set up that routine, go ahead and give growwithjo a chance or watch her videos, and she is going to help you. Like I love her. So definitely, if you need someone to watch that's going to show you what you're going to look like after your video, growwithjo. She's amazing. Another thing that I used a lot was to track my meals were apps. So I've been posting a lot on my stories, some of the meals that I created, and what how I track it, what each meal has as far as like carbs and calories and things like that. So 2 of the apps that I use is FitnessPal and Carb Manager. So I was using FitnessPal first, and I still do, because I like when I insert my meals and then at the end of the day I can see my progress. So it'll say in 5 weeks you will weigh this much if you eat like this every single day. I like that. For some reason it puts a goal in my mind. Okay, if I eat like this every day, I will weigh this much. Okay, perfect. What I didn't like is that it kind of focuses more on calories, and I don't track my calories. I eat anywhere between 1,200 to 1,400 calories, sometimes 1,600 calories, so I don't track that. I track my carbs. So I also use Carb Manager, and Carb Manager helps you track your net carbs, which is basically like the sugar in your food. So that helps me out more than what FitnessPal does, but I do use both. So FitnessPal and Carb Manager are 2 of the apps that I would recommend for you to use when you're tracking your meals and trying to figure out your weights and your goals and stuff like that. And that's it. I don't use much. Remember, I like to keep things simple, because if it's too much, I just won't do it. I'll overwhelm myself. So those are a few things that I have used throughout my journey that have helped me, that have helped Maya. If you have anything that you want to recommend to me for me to use, definitely leave me a comment below, or find me on my Instagram at Ms. Jomy, and we can chat there. I have definitely connected with a few girls that are on there that are on the same journey, moms that are trying to start up and taking care of themselves and putting themselves first. So if you have any recommendations or any suggestions for things for me to use or try, I'm welcome to it. Leave me a comment down below. This journey isn't for everyone, but for the few that are out there that are willing to make that change, to make up in their mind that they are going to start loving themselves, I say let's do it. Let's do it together. So again, family, I love you guys so much. Thank you all for your support. Thank you so much for just being my cheerleaders and telling me how great I look. It definitely helps because I've been working hard. But yes, remember, you are beautiful. Don't let anyone tell you anything different. And until next time, family, bye.